You look at these guys now that you mentioned, some of the best fighters in the world, Usyk, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. How do they stack up to when Manny and Floyd were the two best fighters in the world? Are they on that same level, or do they still have work to get to that point?
No, they're on that same level. The thing is, I don't think people should look at it as the best fighter. I think they should say the best fighter of your era, because it's really hard to compare otherwise outside the box. Can Manny beat these guys? No, but he's 41 years old now.
He's from a different era.
He's a different era, yes.
Yeah, obviously he's not in his prime now and all that good stuff. Speaking of Manny, I know that you've mentioned a fight with Mikey Garcia would be the fight that you'd like to see. I actually think that's still the biggest pay-per-view fight to be made right now. You got a Mexican and a Filipino, that rivalry. If he's not going to do that fight, I know there's talk about Keith Thurman and whatnot. Is that the other fight you would prefer out of all the other fights if it's not Mikey Garcia?
Thurman, he's a little dangerous, but he hasn't looked good in his last couple of fights. Might be a good opponent. Spence didn't look great beating Mikey Garcia. Couldn't beat up a little guy. Maybe he carried him though.
You think so? Did you see any of that in there?
Not really, but
No,
stuff I don't look for. But the thing is, I thought Spence would just walk right through the smaller guy, but because he's usually a big puncher and he's a good puncher and hits hard, and drops most people.
Is there anything else you want to let the fans know? Obviously, you got Christopher over there. He's about to go to war.
Don't miss this fight. We're still in the show.
Still in the show.